Rockstar. Hi.
Watch out, don't get too close while I'm pouring this liquor up. Rock out, but if you ain't gang, then now you can't sit with us. I was gon' quit, but now I ain't giving up. I got that sit him down, ambulance gon' have to come pick him up. Watch out, don't get too close while I'm pouring this liquor up. Rock out, but if you ain't gang, then now you can't sit with us. I was gon' quit, but now I ain't giving up. I got that sit him down, ambulance gon' have to come pick him up. Watch out, watch yourself, wait, watch your body, kid. I got chops like Karate Kid, put your hat in the air like Bobby did. But free to nine, so much ice on the watch, can't see the time. I leave you Stevie blind, and I got stripes in the field like Adidas sign. I'm in the club, throwing ones, everybody showing love. Step on my feet when I'm drunk, guarantee you getting jumped. But watch out, they playing my song, I'm making this shit rock. Bitch, I'm a big op, I dance in your grave while making a TikTok. So watch out, don't get too close while I'm pouring this liquor up. Rock out, but if you ain't gang, then now you can't sit with us. I was gon' quit, but now I ain't giving up. I got that sit him down, ambulance gon' have to come pick him up. Watch out, don't get too close while I'm pouring this liquor up. Rock out, but if you ain't gang, then now you can't sit with us. I was gon' quit, but now I ain't giving up. I got that sit him down, ambulance gon' have to come pick him up.
I was cut thriller, a difference of young niggas. This what happened when your role models is drug dealers. 50 in the trunk, and it's all going 10 a key. I got a hunger for more, nigga. You shitting me? Feel my energy, come and get next to me. Nigga call me cocky, but his baby mother full of me. I feel like H to the Izzo. Black Porsche truck, big body, I call it Lizzo. Niggas get they menstrual when I rap on instrumentals. $1 million deals off a notebook and a pencil. Sick with the mad face and lie like you gas spray. Just suited up a cat like it's draft day. So many lies in your rhymes, you can't keep your facts straight. You ran out of characters, it's best if you backspace. It never was a relay, you running a rat race. 2 bands, I'm really that man, and that's just off the back pay. They V on his back, ain't V loan. They lies said we clones, take them out like PPP loans. Bringing out the Benzes, max with extensions. Fuck that soul shit, this the rap for the trenches.
Look, dreaming of Santorini, Greece, a nice view where I'm far that niggas reach. Wondering with my brain to process the concept of peace. In my body, I can't help it, my pops made me a G. Sometimes my heart supersedes my intelligence. I take it to the highest level and I ain't even meant this shit. Watching niggas talk about murder hurt my development. It's like they put the work in and I was there on apprenticeship. Never had no mentorship, knew I wasn't meant for it. Can't express what my feelings is. Ever since success, I fully felt what a villain is. Rather be a villain than victim, that's just how real it is. Won't never cop no clear kiss ass, not in my lineage. My descendants range from killer spinners that's militant. Only spitting factual statements, far from a hypocrite. Shit, you don't even realize the shit that you living in. You deal with so much shit in your life, you just learn to live with it. I was raised on the back blocks, had dreams to make rap pop, but was taught I could do more with crack rock than a laptop. Torn between trapping and rapping, I need the bag quick. Word to Muhammad's mama, first thing is where the cash is. Bring a nigga up, and we better than who you mentioned. Fuck all that soft shit, we be rapping for the trenches.
It's over, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live.
Yo, you're tuned in to Too Humble here with your man Cov. I got the bro Dutch up here with me.
Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir.
We got DJ Bronx Kenny on the ones and twos. We got 2 very special guests at the table tonight. Please let the clips go for Ty and Aaron Boogie. How's everybody's doing tonight?
I'm so excited to be here because we can curse on your show.
Yes, I think that's the highlight that everybody loves, that we just get real raunchy on here.
Yeah, fuck the FCC.
Right, fuck them, right? I feel like there's going to be a lot of SMDs today, too.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
LA Dodgers, suck my dick.
There we go.
And fuck the haters.
Exactly. We're gonna talk all about that today.
LA Dodgers as a whole, eat it up, boy.
That's a fact. We got to give a big shout out, though, to my boy Q. It's his birthday today.
Happy birthday.
He's also getting married this weekend. It's going to be crazy.
We're gonna wedding crashers. The wedding. We're gonna do wedding crashers.
You should.
Yeah.
You should.
Because you said it's in Poughkeepsie, right?
Yeah, it is. It is.
Everyone pull up. The wedding's in Poughkeepsie.
It's going to be a great wedding. We have a fight scheduled between
At the wedding?
Yeah,
Oh, that's lit.
a boxing match, and I'm putting it on blast right now. So this is more reasons why they have to do it. But it's Emerson the Hitman Shehi versus Victor the Mandingo Agumbiade. That's
I'm not touching that one.
listen,
Not doing it.
It's gonna be a great fight. I also want to put out there that we're on all the platforms. We're on YouTube. Go subscribe to the YouTube channel. We got freestyles up there. We got full interviews. I need y'all to go Apple Podcasts. We on there too. We got full interviews. I got freestyles, just freestyles dropping this week, so y'all don't even gotta go listen to the whole hour and 30 minutes. You can go just boom straight to the freestyle.
Making it easy for y'all.
Right? I'm trying.
And while you're following them, it could be a twofer, and y'all can follow In the Field Radio.
There we go. Drop some fucking bombs.
In the Field Radio on all platforms.
All platforms. I need to get in tune. There's so many platforms out here that are helping, artists and whatnot. Y'all need to get in tune. What's it? Us, In the Field, In the Studio, Finally TV. Who else? Huh? Oh, that's in the studio.
845 The Mix Show.
845 The Mix Show.
Who else? I was trying to make a list in my head the other day.
You heard that Rockstar with Wavy Wild Boy?
Yeah.
You was jacking it?
I fuck with it. I fuck with it. Who else? Who else were you saying though?
No, I was saying I was trying to come up with a list the other day of everybody that was.
I fuck with the Ant Smash podcast.
Yeah,
they're not. It's
shout
not
out
like
to him.
Yeah, shout out Ant Smash.
straight like artists and shit, but the shit they be talking about is fucking hilarious.
He came through our last sessions event.
We
The
did.
one at our studio, not the one in Brooklyn, the one that we had in Poughkeepsie. He videotaped.
That's fire.
He had Aunt Jones up.
He's dope. Now, before we get started though, I think we got to take a shot.
Ugh.
All right, just to ease the mood. It's Monday night.
No, I'm mad because y'all didn't even take into consideration the fact that I'm white.
I mean, what is a white drink?
A white drink.
Oh yeah. That shit would have hurt. I'm not that's not me. I don't even
I
like
don't
this.
drink white liquor personally.
Really?
Ain't my thing.
I don't drink dark liquor. It
I'm
just
like, I
reminds
drink-
me of bad
Like
decisions.
sometimes when I'm with, my ratchet friends, if they really go Patron crazy, but that's that.
I love Patron.
What we drinking this weekend?
Too much.
Most likely a lot of Douce, some Henny Black,
I'm gonna be in
probably
red.
some champagne,
I'm gonna black out. That's my motive this
and we're
weekend.
gonna do Coke.
Oh shit.
Here we go.
Finally,
I hope I see y'all on the side of the road
drug.
somewhere.
finally,
Here we go. Cheers.
Quinn,
everybody.
we're doing Coke for your wedding. Ha ha! Joking, not joking.
Ah,
Oh, that was awful.
right?
Put it
So
right here.
let's get into
right
it though.
here.
Yeah, it's right in the
Right
back,
here.
right? I want to talk about the show, In the Field, right? How's it been going?
Really good.
Okay. I've
We
been
have an interview airing tonight at 10 o'clock. So when we get done here, make sure y'all go tune in to In the Field Radio.
Okay. Who's on?
91.3 FM, and you can stream it at wvkr.org. We have GGMG Remo on tonight. He's out of the Tampa area.
Okay. That's fire. Now,
Yeah, he's super dope.
how do you go about getting all these interviews that are outside of our area?
So I don't get interviews. They get
Okay.
given to us.
Okay.
So that's why people say sometimes they'll be like, "Oh, why didn't you invite me to be on the show?" Like we haven't invited anyone to be on the show. So we get hit up a lot, mostly by artists outside the area. So a lot of California, a lot of Texas. We actually have a blogger that just joined the team. Shout out to Marcella. She lives in Houston.
That's fire.
Yeah. So we're global, not local.
I like that.
We have a lot of listeners overseas. We have a lot of listeners from the South. So yeah.
Now, what's the process of them like getting on the show? So, say they reach out, right? Do you screen the music first?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
If it's terrible, I hit delete.
Okay.
If it's
If it's not mixed,
mixed
I hit
right.
delete.
Hit delete.
If it's just
Yeah.
an MP3 with no bio, I don't know who you are. We've never spoken before.
Don't
It's
you
not
hate that?
named properly. Final mix. Track 1. I don't know who the fuck that is, so it gets deleted.
Okay. All right. Do you have any interviews coming up that you're looking forward to?
I have I have a lot of interviews that I need to schedule still. I wouldn't say any that I'm excited for in particular. I'm always excited to link with new artists. I'm trying to think of who. I can't even think of some of the names right now because there's one artist, Splashy D from around here. I'm real not familiar with him, so I can't give you any background info, but it's cool when we get people from around here like that reach out. We try to give preference to people in the area, but it doesn't happen often. But I'm telling you, I get pleasantly surprised sometimes by the artists that we end up getting to interview. So it's been a really cool journey, I think, for In the Field Radio.
Is there an artist that you haven't interviewed that you're like, that you want, that's on your bucket list? Like, yo, I need this interview.
Yes, but he passed away.
Who
So
was it?
DMX.
Okay.
So outside of that,
Yeah.
like, I would love to interview like J. Cole. Like, is there people around here that I would like to interview? Like, no.
Okay. No, nobody.
Like, not anybody in particular.
Okay. Now let's talk about these session events.
Yep.
All right. One, I want to know how it started. Right. What was the the background behind that?
So it started with me and Mikey De Niro had a conversation about bringing label execs up into Poughkeepsie because there's a lot of talent around here. But because we're not a hub city, it's a little bit harder for artists to get recognized, right? So, like, barring someone coming here and saying, like, damn, they got a lot of talented people, or this person's talented, like, what else is out there? You have to go to the city, you have to go to LA, you have to go to Nashville, you have to go to Miami, you have to go to Atlanta. So, being that we're only 2 hours north of the city, we thought, man, like, we could utilize our relationships and put artists in the same room as executives and get feedback. So, like, I can't guarantee a placement. I can't guarantee a management deal, a production deal, a label deal. I can't guarantee any of that. But I can guarantee that if you come through, you'll definitely learn something. And, like, the way that we do it is open forum. So it's not like where you come in and you play your songs for 2 minutes and they're like, yo, that's dope. We're going to follow up. And then you leave. It's not like that. We usually run them for about 4 hours. And like I said, it's open forum. So you can play your music and get feedback from everybody in the room.
Okay.
And every time we've had one, people have been called back. People have worked with each other. So it definitely provides a good avenue for networking.
How many have you guys had so far?
He had a couple before I started, and then did one down in New Rochelle. Well, he had started it before COVID and then kind of lost a little bit of steam with it. And then we did, I want to say 1 or 2 before COVID, and then COVID shut all that down. Yeah. And then you had to wait. Like, it's not like you could have a bunch of people in an open room singing and talking and stuff during COVID. So we had to wait until people felt comfortable again, because we were going to start doing them last year, but it just wasn't the time. So I think we started again in June with Daniel from Rock Nation, who's Jay-Z's co-manager, which you guys came to.
Yeah, we were there. That was
which
a great
I
event.
have to say, that was a great event, but I didn't like that setup where people were downstairs and upstairs. It wasn't my favorite.
Okay.
But it was necessary because of like the media. Like, you can't have artists playing music and have people interviewing. So that was probably my least favorite one out of all the ones that we've done. Okay. Just because that setup wasn't as I think people networked, like the goal was reached, but it wasn't. Some of the other ones that we've had where it's been more of like just like where it's just a bunch of people sitting around like this, like you have way more of a chance of getting to know people, right? So like, especially him, like as a producer, you could chime in at any point. Like if he's sitting there playing his beats, now you have like you know, a couple artists have gone before you could kind of read the room to see, okay, what beats should I play? Now you play your beats and you have like 5, 6, 7 artists that are coming up to you like, hey, your shit was fire, let's work.
Now, what was the best sessions event that you guys had so far, in your opinion?
Ooh, that's tough. They're all good in their own way.
Okay.
I might say, so we did, when we were supposed to have the festival and the festival got canceled, we pivoted a little bit. And so for the artists that were supposed to perform at the festival, we did a sessions at an Airbnb as a barbecue. And we had 2 execs there, and it was really dope because it was super unexpected. But a friend of ours from Texas had come up for it, and you know, we really wanted to do right by the artist. So because the festival was canceled, we decided to do a really intimate sessions event, and that one was really cool. People really liked it.
Now, has there been positive feedback from all of them, like from around the area, people in Poughkeepsie?
Oh yeah, but even the execs that come up, they're like, do this, do more of this. No one else is doing this. This is something that you should do, because they're looking for talent too. Now they don't have to go to an open mic to find somebody or be surfing the internet to find somebody. You know what? Like, we're bringing them to the front door and saying, hey, look, we have these talented people that you can check out. And then the artists benefit by meeting other artists, by meeting the execs, by meeting producers, managers, by meeting talent managers, by meeting PR people. You know what I mean? So it's not just like I'm gonna come in there and get a record deal. It's like I'm gonna come in here and learn how to release my next single, how to handle my business. Like I think one of the next ones we're putting together is like we're gonna do like a legal sessions. So that way people could come in and learn like the legal aspect of putting a record out. You know what I mean?
A lot of people don't know that at all.
No. So that's what like our tagline is, where education meets opportunity.
I like that.
Dope.
Now, you said you got back into the talent management, right? What do you look for?
Somebody that is talented.
Like
Well,
when you're
'cause
looking
you
for
have
an
to-
artist, what are you looking for?
I mean, it depends, right? Because like sometimes artists would approach me too because they see what I'm doing and they're like, "Hey, you can help me in what I'm doing." So, it really depends on like what their goal is and if I have the capability of helping them move to another level. I mean, as a manager, you're really in an advisory role, and a lot of times nowadays you end up being way more hands-on than just a manager. You're doing managing, PR, executive producing, like doing so much stuff, social media, all that stuff, marketing. So it like when I'm looking for someone with a talent that I want to work with, they have to be talented. I have to see a future for them, see a vision. They have to be on the same page with that because it might not be what they're doing right now. You know what I mean? You might be a singer and you should be a rapper. Or you're a rapper and you should be a singer, and people have to be on board with that, or a name change or an image change. And again, it depends on what does the artist want? Do you want to be independent and tour for the rest of your life, or are you looking for a label deal? Do you want to be the next Drake, or are you cool being a lower tier artist? You know, so it really depends on if we can be on the same page and it seems like a good fit. Usually what I'll do is I'll work with somebody for 90 days with no paperwork, so that way we can see if it's a good fit. And if it's not a good fit, then after 90 days it's like, cool, we tried it,
and then
good luck.
Now, do you just manage music or entertainment as well, like just all of entertainment?
Well, I'm about to get into a situation again with a artist who's an R&B singer, and then I have him who's a producer. So he makes it a lot easier because he has a product to push. I don't have to push his image and brand as much as you would with an artist, but he also listens, and that's a big thing too. Not everybody listens, and that makes your job a lot harder.
Now, Ty, let's talk about producing. All right.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Titan Music.
What's up?
When did that start? How's that going?
Shit. When did it start? Well, I used to be called Ty Bridges. That's the name I picked for myself. That's back in the day when I was working with Drawzilla.
Okay.
So then, I wanted to, probably about last 3 years, probably 3.5 years now, I've been kind of taking it seriously. So I switched up my name to Titan Music, something that's a little more personal. And it's going great. She's gotten me a lot of opportunities. I've met people through the sessions events. I've met a lot of people really going out of town. Like we've done, even like before the pandemic, we went to, what was that, A3C
in Atlanta.
Down in Atlanta. I got some projects out of that, sold some beats out of that. You know what I mean? A lot of opportunities that I've gotten over the past couple of years have been from not from Poughkeepsie area. You know what I'm saying? So it was good to branch out, network, meet some other people. I have the studio, which I own and operate in Poughkeepsie. That's
Seeing
going
people in
great.
there all the time.
You know what I'm saying?
that's
Yeah.
why-
That's going great. I'm in school right now for audio engineering, which is basically helping me with everything. You know what I'm saying? With the studio, with mixing beats, which is important when you're shopping them. You know what I'm saying? When you put out a project, people, A&Rs, labels, execs, whoever, you know what I'm saying, artists, they wanna be able to listen to some beat that sounds good. You know what I'm saying? You got to put out a good product, even when you're just shopping it.
He's a musician.
I'm a musician, so I play at church on Sunday.
Okay.
I've been a musician for over 20 years. So I still gig a lot. That's one area I'll be working with Naisha coming up because she's got some performances
Shout out
coming
Naisha
up.
Chanel.
Yeah, so putting together a band for her. And that's that's part of what I do. So I'm really trying to. My brand is really trying to become like a one-stop shop. You know, music wise. You know what I'm saying? Producer, engineer.
What's your
Mixing,
favorite part
mastering.
about the making music?
About
Or
the
making-
creative process. Probably the inspiration can come from anywhere. You know what I'm saying? I could be on the train and hear something. You know what I'm saying? I've gotten better with samples. You know, because I never used to fuck with samples like early on, but you know, a lot of artists, you know, want samples. So I pretty much had to, you know, do some homework, you know, try it out, get better at it, keep practicing, you know. So I think the creative process is like, especially when I'm with an artist, and my creative process, I include them 100% in their creative process. I'm talking about down to like the very sounds that I pick, the drum patterns, everything. You know what I'm saying? So they can feel, and not a lot of producers, at least that I know of, do that. You know what I'm saying? Usually they'll have beats already made or whatever, but like for that creative process for the artist, I think it's important. And every artist that I've done that with, I really enjoyed that experience.
You have any producers that inspire you?
Yeah. Shout out to my dude Amadeus, who's coming up soon.
Yeah, he'll be up for on the 30th.
Yep.
Shameless plug.
Yep.
We're doing a songwriters producer workshop. So Amadeus, I mean, his credits are he's Trey Songz drummer and MD. He Chris Brown, Dave East, pretty much everybody you could think of. He's worked with a lot of different people, but he's coming up to our studio in Poughkeepsie to do a songwriters workshop, and we're going to be working on real briefs from around the industry for people that are looking for records, and then we're going to have him critique them and give feedback and, you know, tell us how we can make bigger records, and also have like a question and answer session. So that way if people have questions about the creative process, like the behind the scenes part, he can answer those questions.
So like Amadeus is a big one, just because he kind of like does what I'm doing or aspiring to do. Dark Child is a big one, you know. Timberland, of course. And then like the more, you know, not to say that these people I'm about to mention don't have placements and aren't, you know, legends in the game, because they are, but like Music Maestro, that's like my big brother, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out Maestro.
Yeah, like that's the dude right there. And you know, Motif alumni, he's dope. Rich Morris, is another one.
These are all people that you should bring on your show.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
Sure.
These are dope producers.
All right, bet.
Phil,
Oh man, Phil's the
my
goat.
man Phil. You know, he's hiding right now, but
We love you, Phil Major.
shout outs to Phil. Phil Major, he's a dope producer. So
All right. Now, I don't know, how long does it usually take you to make a beat? Because I saw Metro Boomin. Y'all watch $1 Million Worth of Game?
I know what you're talking about. I did not watch it.
I don't watch every single one.
Okay. But they was in the studio with Metro Boomin, and he made the beat in 20 minutes.
What song was it?
He just made it from scratch.
Was it live?
Huh? Yeah. But is that normal?
sometimes it depends on really what inspires you, and if you can kind of like just live in that moment and create that magic and just keep going. Because like for producers, or at least for me, like if I hear a melody in my head, you know, because I'm a musician, so most of the times melodies come first, you know what I'm saying? So if I have a dope melody, then, you know, I can put drums around it, you know, bass, 808, whatever, and just fill it in. And sometimes, you know, if it can go 20 minutes or it can go a couple of days, you know what I'm saying? It all depends on what's going on. Like if I'm in the studio by myself, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I got that inspiration right then and there. I can create something in about 20, 30 minutes, you know what I'm saying? Something dope.
He's also the type that if he's not feeling what he's working on, he will delete it and start over.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I mean, it's like if it's dope, you know it's dope. You know what I'm saying? And you just know. I can't even explain it. It's just like you just know it. Like, yo, somebody's gonna hop on this quick. You know what I'm saying? It's dope. It's got all the right sounds. kicked. You know what I mean? The drums is dope, 808's dope, whatever. And then if I've got like unfinished beats that I started, I'm like, nah, this shit is stupid. You know what I'm saying? This synth sounds dumb. This piano sounds dumb. You know what I mean? And once I start, and if I don't like continue until I finish, like if I stop, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like second guessing myself. I'm like, nah, that shit's stupid. I'm gonna start over and do something else.
Is there someone you send the beats to? Like when you finish a beat, who's the first person you want to hear?
Most likely Aaron.
Okay. Now she's like, nah, I'm not feeling it.
Yeah, she got
He'll
this.
delete it.
She got this thing like she used to tell me
That's different.
it's different, and if she says that word like that, then I know it's trash. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I mean? Because like honestly, you know what I'm saying? If she be like, yo, I really like this, or yo, I can hear this person on this, or you should send this. You know what I'm saying? Those are the beats that I know that are at least okay, or you know, top tier. Or if she was like, oh, I really like this, you know what I'm saying? Those are like the top tier beats. But if she be like, yeah, it's different, and it's kind of like just like whatever, and I was like, all right, it's trash.
So you always keep it a stack.
Oh yeah,
Have
with
to.
everybody.
Have to.
Yeah, I'm not afraid to have those difficult conversations. The other day he played some beats at the Sessions event, and I was like, why did you pick those beats? And it worked for him. He like the artist that he played to the artist, but they were not my favorite beats that he did, and so I felt like they didn't showcase the talent that I know he has, in the best light. So definitely, as soon as Sessions ended, we got in the car, and I was like, why you did that?
Now I want to talk about these scammer accusations.
Yo, there's been some chatter out there.
Scammer accusations.
Yeah, that we're scammers. And I definitely wanted to address it with you guys because you guys have been to the event, so you know what it really is.
Oh yeah.
And the chatter that is coming is from people that haven't been to the event, so they don't know what it really is. And not to say that there aren't events out there that are 100% scams. Is not our events.
Right? Are they paid? Do you make the artist pay to go to that? Okay, yeah. But still, that's what.
Yeah, I mean, we got to keep the lights on. Those executives are not
free. I hate
free.
when people be
The food
saying
is not
that.
free. The
They be
drinks
like,
are not
yeah,
free.
Can't charge. I'm like, what are you talking
No,
about?
that's from artists that don't want to invest in themselves. And I know that's like a touchy subject for artists because they think that if you have to pay to do things that it's pay to play, but that's not 100% the case. There are 100% pay to play opportunities out there, but I always, you know what's crazy though, is like I always hear those same comments. Like when you talk about like when I look at somebody that I want to manage, the one of the aspects that I'm going to have the conversation about is what is your budget? So the same people that I feel like expect everything for free are the same people that don't have a fucking budget. Like they're the same artists that I don't see investing in themselves in any way, not in studio time, not in equipment, not in mixing and mastering, not in marketing, not in branding, not in, graphic design, not in image, nothing.
Now, do we know the names of these people?
I'm not going to put them on blast like that. They know who they are. Shout out to them. Shout out to the haters.
Who you are. She's lucky. Can I get one name?
Nope.
Let me off camera and I'll say when we come back.
Yo, so
No, you know why? You know why I don't want to give a name? Because I don't want to give them the shine that they don't deserve.
I agree.
Because they're people that aren't doing shit.
That's how I usually do. Whenever people sub me on the internet,
Yeah.
instead of me like addressing it, I usually just like generally PSA them in a sub manner, but where they know I'm talking about them.
See, I don't sub people. I will tag your ass in my post.
Nah, I don't really play them internet tag games because for the simple fact that honestly, like nothing's gonna come of it. 9 times out of 10 is just for other people to show.
No, I think 10 out of 10 times nothing comes of
every
it.
now and then you never know. Somebody might actually want to pull up and smack the shit out.
Yeah, it's me. I'm the one that wants to pull up.
9 times out of 10, if it's on the internet and it's for other people to see, it's 9 times out of 10 it's for other people to laugh. It's for somebody to save face. It's for somebody to lie and try to make it seem like one way or the other. You know, to try to change reality. So I really don't get into that because I like dealing with reality. And,
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not a keyboard warrior anyway. You
really
got about
don't.
30 seconds before you can swing me that address.
That shit don't even matter to me. Like I think it's a joke anyway. Like I take the internet all for jokes. Like when I get on there, it's a laugh. So you can't really put nothing on the internet that's gonna make me take you serious enough to really. So it's always gonna be a joke. It's like I'm gonna troll you 9 times out of 10. I'm gonna get the reaction you probably was looking for. So it's like, okay, let's laugh, nigga.
I'm starting a new segment on the show. It's called Explain This, right? And because your statuses from years ago are fucking hilarious. And I've been
Oh, now I gotta go. I gotta
I
go
gotta
to the
Every
start
time-
running away from your Facebook memories. Yo.
every time there's a memory or something, I'm like, yo, what
It's
was he
nothing wrong.
thinking?
It's nothing wrong with being a dweeb. Everybody was a dweeb before at some point.
So-
it's just what y'all try to do is y'all try to overly cool yourself and try to act like you feel me. We don't know who y'all was or we.
Well,
don't
how
know
long?
y'all
Like,
are.
how long have y'all been on Facebook? Since like the beginning. Well, think about how much you've changed in life since Facebook started. Like, you're gonna look back at some of those posts and be
and
like,
I'd be
"Wow,
like, yo, why was I saying
who
this?
was I back then?"
A lot of them because of me, because niggas be reporting me and shit. Some of them
Seriously, is that bad?
Nah, it's crazy with me. I'm,
Jail all the time.
yeah, like that shit's sad. Like, and there be people that probably feel like I wrote something and it was a sub about them, but I just woke up and I.
Yeah, but you know what? If somebody feels like your status is about them, then like if the shoe fits, then lace that bitch up. Like you felt that way about it. It's not like you said it was about them.
Because it's like I'm a hilarious person. Like I'll write some shit on the internet if I find funny that might pertain to myself. And it's like, I'm subbing myself, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, are you stupid, nigga? Like, nah, that shit just hilarious, nigga. I'm just not a weirdo, nigga. I understand I'm not perfect. I understand that I got flaws.
Oh no, I'm perfect.
I understand. I'm not perfect. See how that work? I understand I got flaws. I understand, I got fucked up ways or probably, fucked up ways of thinking rather. Just like anybody for that matter. So
I was
don't
gonna say
really-
not everybody has to agree with everybody else.
Yeah,
that's
that's
where
what I'm saying. I don't really
this
shy
whole
away
internet
from that
age. That's
shit.
where it goes left.
Not yet. That's all.
I love it. I'm not gonna lie, I love the internet. I hate when people be like, I hate the internet too. No, you don't. Anybody writing I hate the internet on the internet, you're a fucking weirdo. You should shoot yourself.
I got a question. Do y'all think y'all are addicted to social media?
Absolutely.
But my life wouldn't be horrible without it. I would still have as many friends. My phone would ring as much.
Yep.
I would still,
Okay.
be invited
Although-
to social events and shit like that, and people would still like gravitate towards me because I'm actually a cool person. So it wouldn't be like the end of the world. It would just be way more boring. I'd probably go get a job or some shit.
You know what though? I've been way more diligent about getting people's like physical phone numbers since the Facebook Instagram outage because we had a business meeting that day and I did not have that kid's number for shit. So I had no idea if he was coming, if he was gonna be late, nothing. When the first thing he walked in the door, I said, I was like, give me your phone number because I would have had no way.
I hate when people call me. I don't mind text that much, but I hate when people call me. That shit is the weirdest shit in American history.
Phone calls?
Yeah, like what are you calling me for?
Well, phone calls are outdated.
Are we talking about phone calls or FaceTimes or both?
Yo,
People
okay.
don't FaceTime me. People know better than FaceTime.
But what's
I'm not gonna ever answer.
what's with that? Like we're not super tight, but you gonna FaceTime me instead of just regular audio call me. Like I don't have no desire to see your face.
Don't text me and I don't answer and you FaceTime me right after because then I'm probably like literally gonna play dead for a day. I'm literally gonna tell you I probably was asleep for 8 hours. My fault, bro. It's the weed, bro. And I was probably just sitting there playing Madden, honestly. Like truthfully, just watching my phone ring.
No Wi-Fi for a week. You could do it.
I'll be
Oh my
tight.
God, I would be so
I'll tight
free.
about my
Wi-Fi.
PlayStation.
No Wi-Fi or social media for a whole week.
Can I still? All right. Can the only stipulation be I can still play my games with Wi-Fi? Like,
No.
can it just,
No.
That's whack. Then no, I can't do that. That's trash.
Oh, I would do it.
Wi-Fi?
I would do it today.
That's trash.
I don't know about Wi-Fi,
I'm good
but
with
I
the
could.
phone, bro. I just need to be able to play my PlayStation.
I'm not addicted to social media. I don't.
Okay.
That's not part of my personality. I mean, I have to be on social media more recently now, just because of what I do. But
Yo, he sees my phone though. Like, if we're having a conversation for a half an hour and I don't touch my phone, I'll have like 16 text messages. Or the other day, I forget what I was doing. Oh, I went riding. I was down for like 45 minutes. I came back. I have 45 text messages, missed calls, DMs. Like it was crazy. I was like, this is awful. I don't want this in my life anymore.
We about to get into a song, no? We about to get into a song.
Better not be trash.
I'm looking
Pressure.
Now you just
Pressure.
put pressure on me.
Especially if it's gonna be loud up in these headphones.
This one not bad. Turn it up.
Saying I fell off.
Yes.
Hey, fuck it, I'm back now.
Yo,
Look.
man like Monday.
They saying I fell off. Like fuck it, I'm back now. Look, make him a movie or give him a clip. Say he wanna act now. Like, why don't you act now? Look, them shooters don't back down. Look, oh he ain't dead. Fuck it, we spinning background like stupid. You know them shooters are ruthless. Look, don't say my name in your rap. Don't die for music. I called them hitters, they bugging, they ready to shoot shit. Look, and I ain't got worried about nothing. I know they gon' boom it. Like up. You know I'm up in the gun, my nigga, I jack with a jack. Excuse me, still do what I want like Uzi. I heard this bitch wanna do me, so I told her let's slide like 2C. Then she hop my ride, that's 2 seats. And she feeling my vibe, I'm groovy. And she know my style, I'm loopy. Baby, they say it's so screwy. Yo, get critical. You know my guys get physical. They ain't feeling your vibe, they killing you. Ain't letting shit slide, get rid of you. Yo, get critical. You know my guys get physical. They ain't feeling your vibe, they killing you. Ain't letting shit slide, get rid of you. They say I fell off. Like fuck it, I'm back now. Look, make him a movie, I give him a clip. Let's see him wanna act now. Like, why don't you act now? Look, them shooters don't back down. Look, oh he ain't dead. Fuck it, we spinning background like stupid. You know them shooters are ruthless. Look, don't say my name in your rap, don't die from music. I called them hitters, they bugging, they ready to shoot shit. Look, and I ain't got worried about nothing. I know they gon' boom it.
Already got you. Friend still sending a text saying he not cruise. Know how many flicks and frames of Hall of Fame pictures of cities I visited and stopped through. My stock grew. Ha! I'm top two. I'm not two. New foreign like 90 to 180, that shit obtuse. I mean like 0 to 90, that shit acute angles. Man, it's easy for me to stop through. Pen failed, just got mighty with the sword. Unsigned hype, a motherfucker always had his sauce. Moved all over, plucked took a like and just heightened our rapport. Shit sightings from the stars, Michael writing on the wall. Sorry to my mom for the nights caused tightness in the arm. Chest pains, lightheadedness for me just fighting through these walls. Ain't you no reading for them psychic to know this prices on the salt and bison. The mom pick up things your sites couldn't recall, yeah. Just be honest then, I put a maggot hat in front of the traps. With a guard ain't had a problem since. I got a problem with putting all my pain inside of bottles and drinking all the contents and try to bottle it. I'm about to end them, don't you ever forget it. The records were just immense, don't you ever forget the message. Even as the consensus, the credits, nothing contested. Nothing cause my directions directed or indirected. All disrespect intended, they know I'm Hannibal Lecter. Signing your death certificate, wouldn't even skip breakfast. My notebook, these niggas couldn't even bench it. Artificial intelligence, label nigga Alexa. One-on-one and that's to say the least. Swear to God, told it all, boy, from A to Z. First 48, man, I need an intervention. I've been hoarding all this money every day, my life like A&E. 3 pots on, a whole lot of eyes, whole lot of wide, lot of dope, whole lot of rise. Scat Pat boy, I'ma do the rolls for the night. Make a movie plain sight, I put a soul in the sky. I'm on a mission, my tunnel vision, got tunnel vision. Left the motorbike in El Chapo tunnel. You coming, nigga? Uncle left the grip in the cabinet. I was unattended. Old dog on the TV, I started prepping. This 1 a minute. Adjust my turban, ain't no turtle. You getting murdered, nigga. Church for sinners, atheists follow like how to birth religion. This clip for your 50 Grace, the David Stern edition. Open a can of worms, hope you ready for that dirt that's with it. Gotta cut the glass slow, see the serpents hissing. Alien, but every now I make my earthly vision. Ain't had this many on my dick since my circumcision. Shit, me and Bobby play the next verses, nigga. I'm on a spree, let me tell you just what that means. Labels been on the hunt, no, I kick it just like Kareem. I didn't enter the place, only mentioned with the elites. Remember I said it be, you mentioned me, you deceased. Coat. One-on-one and that's to say the least. Swear to God, told it all, boy, from A to Z. First 48, man, I need an intervention. I've been hoarding all this money every day, my life like A&E. 3 pots on, a whole lot of eyes, whole lot of wide, lot of dope, whole lot of rise. Scat Pat boy, I'ma do the rolls for the night. Make a movie plain sight, I put a soul in the sky.
That's some heat right there. That's out too. I'm pretty sure that's out now. That was Coke. First one was Hayes Millie, but that was unreleased. But I want to talk about tomorrow. Tomorrow's a big day.
Yes.
Right.
This is where I tap out.
Tomorrow's a big day for a lot of people. Yeah. You know, all the other sports seasons are great. They're cool. I love them. But there's something about the NBA season.
Yes.
That just, I don't know. And it starts tomorrow. You know what else starts tomorrow? Year 19.
King.
Year 19. We're ring chasing. I need predictions. Who y'all got? First of all, who y'all got tomorrow? We got Warriors, Lakers, and we got Nets, Bucks.
I will be putting my hard-earned dollars on the Milwaukee Bucks and the Los Angeles Lakers for 500, Alex. Ding, 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 ding.
Hey, okay. Who you got tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take the Bucks, and I'm gonna take the.
That boy's smart. I think I'm gonna take the over too in the Laker game.
Where is the game tomorrow between the Bucks and the Nets?
If I'm not mistaken, it is in Milwaukee, and they will be
receiving
their rings. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Jay Arroyo in there saying Nets Warriors.
And the game for Los Angeles, if I'm not mistaken, will be bright in the big city of Los Angeles at the Staples Center.
All right, so yeah, it's gonna be great tomorrow.
Yeah.
Good day for life, man. Good day for sports. Good day for all men.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be in school, but I'm gonna be watching on my phone.
Shout out to all my ladies. Actually, matter of fact, now that we're talking sports, this is a serious non-troll moment. Shout out to the WNBA. Shout out to Candace Parker.
Facts.
Shout
That's
out to
Word,
the
facts.
Chicago Sky, right?
Yeah.
I'm not bugging, right? Yeah, the Chicago Sky. I actually watched the whole entire half.
First or second?
3/4, second. I don't watch the first half. I watched a whole 3/4 of WNBA basketball yesterday. Clearly on a click back because it was football going on yesterday. I ain't a weirdo, but I definitely watched it, for the majority of it. And I'm not going to lie to y'all people. It wasn't the worst thing I've ever watched. It was not the worst. It was actually probably just as good as the Big Three, if not better.
Okay.
But it was the finals too, so I can't tell you what a
Regular
game
season.
3 of a regular season NBA game gonna have that type of vibe and energy. But regardless, I don't take nothing away from it. It was fire. The story behind Candace Parker, leaving a contender to come back to the bums, basically to take them back to that was fire. So it just made it fire. She hit a 3 yesterday to tie the game with about 50 seconds left. I'm not gonna lie, I got chills in my body. I'm not gonna lie, it was fire. I'm not gonna lie. So I just wanted to let y'all know that because I usually be shitting on the WNBA because females are kind of retarded with that thing where they think that they should get paid as much for layups as 360 windmill between the leg dunks. That part loses me a little, but yeah, it definitely wasn't bad watch yesterday.
You know what they should do? The WNBA, the players, if they were to like.
Just remember it's a female here before you say anything.
No, it's not crazy.
No, it's okay. I could take it.
No, it's not crazy.
Because if
I like controversial
If he
shit.
think what I think he was gonna say,
No.
Have you seen what they play?
it.
You seen the way they play basketball in Atlanta?
No. I'm saying.
I'm
saying.
females.
Listen,
Oh no, I don't watch that shit.
Oh yeah, that's.
I
crazy.
haven't watched it.
I've seen that.
but
I
I've
wasn't
seen
talking like that.
clips
That's
and,
wild. No, I was talking
pictures.
about if
And
they
that
would
looked like good
listen,
basketball.
no.
It's like a lot of dribbling everywhere. Everything getting dribbled on that motherfucking court. And I pay top dollar for that. You beautiful black queens.
Listen,
Oh my god.
I'm saying if they were
No,
to.
weren't they doing one of those here where it was like buns and
I'm
basketball?
not
They were
paying for
doing
no
that
shit
here. He
I've
said,
been
I'm
living
going out
in
of town for
Sullivan
that
County.
shit.
Yeah.
I've been living in Sullivan County and the Orange County, this whole area for at least over a decade, and I know about 5 butts that I would want to see dribble that much. So I can't imagine the nastiness that would feel. So, it'd be so much people aunts and stuff there. That'd be nasty. That'd be nasty, man.
Listen, if the women were to get endorsements off of shit they actually use, they would get more bread.
What you mean?
Like, all right, so.
Or like
all
tampons
the-
and shit?
like,
Yeah, I was just
that's
gonna
not
say,
funny.
no, yeah.
Like lip gloss.
It
the
makes
sports
sense.
That's not what
bras.
gets involved with sports?
Huh?
That's not like the type of shit like...
But I'm saying they don't be going for shit like that. They want more bread. That's another way to get bread.
I see your vision. Have a 10-pack selling and shit.
Yeah, or just like, you know what? Oh, she uses that lip gloss. Use that lip gloss.
Kylie
during the
lip.
game. Yeah, you know how much.
I'm gonna be
bread-
honest, to the people with daughters, I think y'all should just start making y'all daughters like dunking shit. Like,
You just can't make them dunk. That's not how it.
train them like that.
I
Stop
think there's like
letting
a
them-
height requirement for dunking.
Nah, Spoiled Webb was 5'1". Listen. If you got a daughter right now, right, and she shows any athletic ability, stop letting her, do other shit and make her, force her to go do some athletic shit and be surprised.
Who y'all got in the
Because I know for a fact some of them females that be like in the Olympics and gymnastics and shit, if you put a ball in their hand, they probably could tomahawk it.
You think so?
I believe
You
that.
think Simone Biles can dunk?
Her, no.
But you
she
see
looks
how high
awkward.
she get up,
looks
though?
awkward with the ball in her hand. the ball, you gotta think about it. You dribble the basketball. It takes away mad of your athleticism, just being able to have to try to control the ball. So it just makes you like naturally just off. So I don't think, but I know for a fact, like some of them females that, you know, especially like track stars and shit, maybe 5'11", 6 feet. I know for a fact they can dunk. Know for a fact.
That's way taller than me.
They just don't play basketball. I never thought about it. And honestly, it's probably like, I don't know. It's probably scary because it's not usual for a female to be really in the air doing all that reckless shit. Like I would imagine.
What if they started though?
I would literally watch that shit, bro. I'm waiting for that. Like I'm hoping like LeBron daughter or some shit. Like,
Yeah.
R.I.P. Gia, because I'm not gonna lie, she looked like she was gonna be the GOAT.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
not
I
sure if
agree.
she was gonna
God
be
bless the
necessarily
dead.
dunking or not, but I know for a fact it was gonna look beautiful. It was gonna look very much like Kobe, and I was looking forward to watching that. And I'm not even being funny. So
I think she would have changed women's basketball.
100%, no doubt in my mind. Like I wouldn't have been surprised if she started hawking it on niggas at some point.
Right?
But I know for a fact she was gonna be out there on Kobe time, like for a female. Daggers, game winners, faces, all that fist pump. Like I know that shit was coming, and I couldn't wait. Like that shit is fucked up a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't wait to watch that shit. So.
Who y'all got coming out the East? As of right now,
Milwaukee.
East is better than the West.
Unless Kyrie come back.
What you think?
No.
Top to bottom?
No.
Yeah, it might be. Only because of the new additions. Teams like the Bulls and shit. Charlotte.
Bulls look good in the preseason.
Bulls are going to be.
Bulls look good.
As soon as they let Lonzo
Miami,
go, I said
Bucks,
they-
Nets,
Miami's gonna wild
Philly.
niggas up.
Can't
I
forget
don't know
about Philly.
Without Ben Simmons, I gotta see.
He coming back. He don't want to lose that money. He gonna play.
But the chemistry there, there's a lot of.
Yeah.
He don't fuck with
I don't
people.
think. I think that might
they
make
don't
for
fuck
better.
with him.
I honestly think that makes for better basketball because they're gonna come in on some do their job shit. It ain't gonna be all that buddy worried about who's feeling what or what is gonna literally. I don't give a fuck what y'all niggas think. I'm here to play basketball to try to win a chip because I'm out after this season. That animosity might actually make for better basketball out there. They over there circle jerking each other trying to fucking appease to. Well, I think Joel's a superstar, but Ben's just as much. So let's try to just play both sides, but sneak one and diss the other. So that's why I fucked up like that. I think if it really comes down to that and he just shows up to do his job, that shit should actually work. Honestly speaking.
Why they keep slandering Kyrie?
Yo.
I don't think it's.
Yo, he's that dude's.
This is like my favorite soap opera.
He's a basket case, man.
Kyrie moving like Muhammad Ali, and people need to give him respect for it. Honestly speaking, I don't think because people don't take this vaccine shit as in the same light, but realistically, like it just goes to show like the cool mentality of us. Because realistically, people are so hung up on their money and their jobs and their fiscal, stability that if niggas told niggas tomorrow y'all gonna get locked up, y'all niggas would go take the shot tomorrow like weirdos. Like literally. And I mean, you can say whatever you want. You can call it what you want. Well, I got a family. Well, I got to do this. Cool. But if they was on the news tomorrow running around saying by the end of this week, if you're not vaccinated, you're going to jail, all y'all motherfuckers will have needles in your arms by Friday.
Yeah, but what if those people need their job?
A lot of people need everything. You don't think Kyrie need $100 million?
Yeah, but he's had so many contracts.
He's
with
getting
that type
$18 million
of
of
money.
it.
Does it matter?
I mean, the nigga who makes.
How many to look at what Steve Jobs and them and all them people do? They're billionaires and they still rob from the rich and still they don't care. The money is money, bro. That shit goes away.
I know, but they have time to, like, if they were like, yo, we gonna arrest niggas like or fire niggas, they're cool with that. A regular nigga can't do that.
I mean, I hear you, but nah, it's not the same thing, bro.
Yo, his
even people with money in the bank.
His basketball history is what I'm looking at. Like not him as a
the
person.
crazy
You know what I'm
thing
saying?
is, though, all the basketball history, like as far as opinions about who he is in the locker room, come from people outside the locker room.
I mean, I'm just talking about.
Nah, I know. That's
Like,
what I'm saying.
like
Nah, I've heard Richard Jefferson say some stuff about it.
What did he say?
He said that he didn't know which Kyrie he was getting when he walked in.
I mean, that doesn't mean that he necessarily is a locker room cancer. The nigga might just be bugged out. I know some people that's kind of bugged out.
Yeah, but that
They said he was a cancer in Boston, and all them niggas said he was the best thing that happened there, except for who? Terry Rozier, who hated on him because he took his spot.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that. Yeah. Jason Tatum, all of them niggas, best thing that ever happened to them playing with Kyrie. They learned the most. They grew the most. They wish Kyrie was healthy. They probably would have had a healthier run. That's what all of them niggas said. literally, you heard what LeBron said up until Kyrie started slighting LeBron for KD being weird.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's just inconsistent. The only people who have opinions about who he is people that have never been in the same room with him. It's kind of weird to me. That's how sports is.
I was just
in
about
general.
to say.
Like, niggas will tell you LeBron is LeBron. The same niggas that if LeBron walked in the room right now would literally drop on their knees and catch sweat. But niggas will make you in a room around other men and make you believe they hate LeBron. I'll beat LeBron. Fuck LeBron. If I see LeBron, it's on sight.
So y'all
he
think
walks in and it's like, oh, LeBron.
Y'all think Brooklyn can win it all without Kyrie?
Absolutely not. Absolutely. No team that Kyrie Irving's on and then off will ever win anything because he's that dramatic and impactful of a player. He only arguably the best at his position. In my opinion, is the best, but
he's not better than what's his name. And I don't even really. I wasn't even gonna say him, but
Stephen Curry.
Yeah, let's be honest.
I seen
bro.
that guy run away from Deladova and ask for a switch on President.
Still, I understand what you're saying, but let's be honest.
I seen that nigga Steph Curry.
But
on
let's
the
be
biggest
honest.
But you know what? Regardless of his basketball skills, like he can't stay on the court.
That's the
he
help
can't
thing.
stay on
That's
the
why I
court.
don't
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I don't argue with
Every team he's been on, his off the court issues.
It's usually health though. That's the thing though. It don't really other than last year when it was all that, this the thing. People is weird too. Like the NBA, ever since Kawhi made it a thing, this load management thing goes the whole NBA. It's NBA top to bottom. Whack players, good players, superstar players, like everybody load managing. People literally got mad at Kyrie because instead of him letting the teams lie and say, well, Kyrie has a sprained ankle, so he's going to miss 2 games, shit. Kyrie was literally saying, nah, I'm just not going to come to work today. My sister's about to give birth for the first time. I'd rather go be there. My fault. This game on a Tuesday in the middle of October really don't. We'll be in the playoffs. We'll be in the finals, so I'm not really concerned about that. You know what I mean? And niggas made him seem like he's an asshole for that because he's being honest. But 20 years ago, when we watched the Jordan documentary, and Dennis Rodman in the middle of a finals gets on the plane to go do coke off Carmen Electra titties and shit, niggas says, oh, Dennis Rodman's the GOAT. He showed up the next day and still caught 20 rebounds. But Kyrie tells you my sister having her fucking firstborn son when she already had 3 miscarriages is more important to me being there. I want to be there for my nephew. He's a fucking basket case. That guy's crazy. Copy, like you say. Gotta be able to think for yourself. And you get niggas like Stephen A. Smith who get on the camera and they eat cock for a living.
So you don't like Stephen A?
He's a coon. I don't know him personally.
Okay.
But I know for a fact he's a coon.
From the TV, you're saying.
He gets paid to be a coon. He's no different than Skip Bayless. He gets paid to be eccentric and say the most blasphemous things. And
So how do you feel about Shannon?
He a coon
His
too.
laugh is awful.
He a coon too. But I'm biased to him because he's a LeBron man. But realistically, like if I wasn't a super LeBron fan, I would look at that too like a coon because it's like no matter what anybody says that's facts, you go, oh, LeBron James to the GOAT. So it's like, that's GOAT James. I don't know what to tell you. Like, he's going to come up the same way. Like,
Yeah.
There's no different.
But don't they got to do that?
They get paid to do that. That's their job. Skip Bayless got literally made a living off of trolling LeBron James and literally is now one of his biggest fans. And because he has somebody on the TV that won't allow him to do it in a disrespectful manner, now it's like it's a buddy funny thing now. It's not even it don't even seem like it's hate no more when you see it. It's just him being a cocksucker. Like,
for that check.
How's your team in football? You got a squad? What's your squad?
I don't really have a squad.
My squad is Jets, and they doing horrible for years.
Every year.
Woo!
Yeah, I mean, I'm a Jets fan. Hopefully one day. I mean, hopefully one
in this lifetime.
1 year, and in my lifetime they'll get back.
They'll be over
to
500.
being good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I mean that's my team. That's what I go with. I mean, I like other teams,
Me
but
personally, I'm a fair weather football fan because I don't know really like devoted to it. So I go with. I've been a Tom Brady fan for like the past like 7 years.
yeah, I mean I like Tom Brady too. Yeah.
Originally, what got me liking football was Michael Vick though, and clearly the dog shit happened. I left football with Michael Vick kind of. I was hurt behind that, and then I started coming back. Honestly, when I moved up here, I started hanging out with like older people more, and they older niggas drink beer and watch football on Sundays and shit. So it's like I'm gonna do one or the other, if not both. So I started getting back into football and play Madden and shit like that.
I like the Bills though.
The Bills are good.
I like the Bills. Bills has been on my team for a couple of years now.
I'm top probably 4.
Yeah, he is.
I like the Bills.
I was having an argument today. How many quarterbacks do you feel is better than Lamar Jackson right now, literally?
Better?
Yeah,
like all around?
Like just a better quarterback. Like
just a better
Patrick
quarterback?
Mahomes.
Okay.
Maybe 2 or 3, if
All
that.
right, so listen.
Go ahead. And you're a football player,
Yeah.
so I would really like
Listen,
your opinion.
Patrick Mahomes.
Okay.
Tom Brady is better than him.
Okay.
It just is what it is.
Okay. Let me ask you a question with the Tom Brady thing. Not arguing or negating or agreeing. Just asking you. Is it because he's better right now, or is it a reputation plus, like, that goes into when you say that?
It's all of it.
Okay, that's all I want to know. Okay, perfect.
All
Okay.
All of it. The reputation and how he's just playing.
Okay, cool.
He's goatish. And then probably nobody else.
Okay, so you said two. Somebody told me today, and it was dead serious, and I would show you, but I don't want to embarrass nobody. Literally was willing to argue with me for hours that Lamar Jackson is the seventh best quarterback in the league.
7 is
Somebody told me that Justin Herbert is better than Lamar and meant it.
Nah.
And meant, like, literally meant it. Like, it wasn't even like, I asked them too, like, multiple times, you're not trolling me, right? Like, you're serious. We're having a serious.
That's a football dude you was
I
talking
don't know
to?
what he is. I know him to be a basketball dude, but you know, everybody will tell you in their past life they did so much. Niggas will tell you they won the Heisman damn near. You let them tell them if you don't know them. So I don't really get into it with niggas with like shit like that. But
I'm gonna be honest, Patrick Mahomes might not even be better than
and that's what I told him.
I would be honest.
I said, imagine if Lamar Jackson had the ability to do whatever he wants in the pocket, come out of that, and Tyreek Hill's down the field.
Yeah.
Like, you don't think that's a luxury to be able to know that if you throw it any type of way, you have a nigga that's probably going to be there to get it?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't think that just helps a little bit?
And
with the Tom Brady shit, no disrespect to Tom Brady because he's the GOAT.
Yeah.
But if you put Tom Brady on the Ravens and he got that old line and that lack of 2 or 3 super receivers.
I'm going to say one more person.
What are we talking about here exactly? Then you put Lamar Jackson with that O-line, and he has all of those receivers and still has his legs under him.
Yeah.
Tom Brady might not even be 500 right now. But that's not, don't take nothing away from nobody.
I'm going to say one more, too,
Go ahead.
kind of close. Aaron Rodgers.
And this is the crazy thing.
And that's
Aaron Rodgers was the one I didn't argue. I said for a fact Aaron Rodgers better.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers the best right now.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Yeah,
I said that. And I also said I won't argue Tom Brady, but that has a lot of reputation involved in it too. Right. And he plays for a superior football team. Patrick Mahomes has probably the most fastest receiver ever in the league with the best hands combination. Period. There's no getting around that. That's not disrespecting any other receivers. That's no Jerry Rice disrespect or none of that. But Tyreek Hill is literally ridiculous. It doesn't make sense. What he can do at that speed, that size, and with his hands. He catches everything. So it's like, I don't know, man. I think another person told me Dak. No. I was surprised that a nigga didn't even do that. Then he retracted the Dak statement. He said, all right, not Dak. Maybe I was ODing.
No, he was.
Who else did he say? He said Justin Herbert, Tom.
Justin Herbert is blasphemous.
That was crazy to me. That was I was like appalled.
He was trolling there.
That's what I asked multiple times. He said no troll, bro.
He was trolling.
Yo, bro, I don't know if this was, you call it an argument or a debate or a discussion, but this shit lasted for almost an hour, bro. To the point I was about to tell a nigga like, bro, I'm about to block you.
Yeah, as you
like,
should.
Leave me alone at this point.
Because you can only name like 3.
I just wanted to make sure I wasn't bugging. I couldn't wait to ask a person who actually played football, got football championship rings and shit, you know. Rings over opinions, those type of things.
Crazy.
God bless, man.
But let's talk about Big Daddy Kane and KRS-One. You watch it?
Did anyone watch it in this room?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know it was yesterday. I was on the game. We was about to go in a wreck. I heard KRS-One in the background of somebody's mic. South Bronx. I was like, oh, the versus today? And then I watched about 20 minutes. No, not even. I watched about 13 minutes of that shit.
Wasn't good?
It was just mad. You know, no disrespect to the old heads, but it was just mad old head vibing there. Nigga, like, it was just, you know, mad. That type of shit. Like, I'm good on that.
Do we need a Wu-Tang one?
Versus who, though?
Yeah, that's tough.
I mean,
there's too many of them niggas.
You got 9 of
You
them.
have to do like a Wu versus a Tang or some shit.
Just split them in half.
You have to go back to the old days, Stapleton versus the other projects or some shit.
Make like the RZA the captain and Method Man the captain of the other team, and then they pick squads.
Yeah. Nah, it would be the RZA and the other nigga, the Jizza.
Yeah.
Right?
You could do that too.
That would make more sense, right?
Yeah.
Clearly,
it's good for marketing.
But whoever get Meth first probably already at a disadvantage. You think so? The way the show looking?
Yeah, because Method, that's where Method sells in moments like that.
Meth had a solo song right after that. You had to tell him like where y'all going.
Yeah.
Yo? It's awesome.
That's a
Even though the
fact.
whole song is called Method Man, like, but it's awesome.
This show is great. We only got, I think, 2 more episodes though.
You been watching BMF?
Yes. Yep.
We had catch up on the
I think
Wu-Tang show.
Yeah, we
Oh,
haven't-
y'all bugging.
we watched the first season, but we haven't. Well, yeah, because it's
Yeah.
hard because who the
It's-
fuck want to wait for the shit to come out the next week?
I feel you.
Like I want to watch the
Yeah.
shit in one day.
But I'll be
But
waiting.
that's how it is with Powers.
Yeah.
I know, and that I have a hard time with that too.
That's what I'm saying. That so it's like, but
I can't wait for Power to come back, and the Tommy one is coming out.
Right after.
that
Yeah.
actually, you know what's so crazy? I felt that the Tyreek shit was trash, but the second season previews, the trailer looked kind of.
It did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was- I thought it was
the
alright.
first season was alright.
Mary went to acting school. Like a couple of things happening in between. Some shit might hit a little bit better.
Yeah, I thought
Nah,
it was
what's my
alright.
mother?
Yeah.
I think the Tommy shit's gonna be dope.
I hope so. They're gonna have they're not gonna have the same little nigga like from the Tyreek shit playing Tommy, right? It's gonna be a whole new nigga.
No, it's gonna be Tommy.
I
Joseph
thought it's supposed to
Sikora.
be him growing up though.
No, it's
Nah, it's
him,
gonna be-
it's in
it's
real
gonna be-
time. So
Yeah.
Tommy will pick up like whatever happened to Tommy, like when he drove off after.
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah,
50
yeah.
a legend.
Yo.
Nah, 50's
Yeah, yeah.
the GOAT. Nah,
So
50's
then
the
That
it's
shit
GOAT.
gonna be
gonna
dope, bro.
intertwine
50's
because you know
the
where he shows up in the
50's the GOAT by far.
the Tariq season, like that'll intertwine into
Nah,
like
50
the
is the GOAT
yeah,
by
it's
far.
gonna be
It's coming
fire.
on right after.
Oh nah, 50's the GOAT. Tommy coming on after this, after DMF?
Nah, Tommy comes on after season 2 of
Tyreek?
Yeah.
Okay.
right after that.
50 is Goldie.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's gonna be a good
God
show.
damn, 50 really a legend, bro. He took over music and he's really gonna take over TV.
yo, why are all his theme songs hits?
Right.
Does that not drive you crazy?
That BMF one I fuck
Except for that Trey Songz one.
Nah, we can't
even.
even talk about that. That shit pissed me off.
That shit was there. That shit was there.
It was
Niggas
so
had to get
bad.
Joe back here instantly.
Oh, yeah,
I almost
yeah,
stopped
yeah,
watching the
yeah.
show because of that. That shit was bad song.
It took 1 week for it to get canceled.
Niggas is on the internet letting 50 have it. That's what I'm saying. 50 a real nigga too because he seen it and he made fun of himself. Nigga posted like, all right, my fault. I don't know what I was thinking, y'all. We gonna mention it. Like, really? Because you know you was
He
tripping.
was like,
nigga.
all right.
I need a GOAT TV character. Who's your GOAT TV character?
Faggot ass Omar. He's a GOAT. Matter of fact, he snitched. I keep forgetting.
GOAT TV.
Damn, so gotta be
Oh,
Marlo.
shit,
Marlo. Matter of fact, no, it's only Soprano.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Tony Soprano was
Yeah.
GOAT.
Yeah.
Or the guy from Breaking Bad.
Heisenberg?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with Heisenberg.
Yeah.
He cooked that shit 100% raw.
Yo, but that transformation from like nerdy cancer patient to like drug lord was
That's it. What he said in the story,
Yeah.
or that buddy, or that barrel shit.
I know that's an unpopular opinion, but I like Ice-T, even though they only give that nigga like 3
What,
lines.
Low Order?
Yeah, they need to give him more lines, yo, because he's funny as fuck on there,
I'm
man.
gonna go Stewie Griffin.
Oh yeah,
oh
that's a
yeah.
good one.
Would you give me one?
I was thinking Family Guy too, but I was like, he's not it.
No, it's definitely Stewie.
Peter fighting the chicken is 1-on-1 though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are some of the best
Yeah.
scenes in TV ever.
Shout out to the chicken.
That's what I'm saying. Those is good. See,
TV.
That or Cartman.
we'll never be able to watch TV like that. But
Cartman.
I told you I never really liked South Park. I
South
never
Park
watched it.
is probably a top 3
I used to watch it, but I haven't watched
They
it in
cut
so
my draft
long.
short.
I never got into that shit, bro. South Park was never my thing. The movie was alright though. It was kind of funny. And they got a couple of funny episodes. I'm not saying it like it's dirt, but it just was never my thing.
Nah, I fuck with it.
I liked Entourage too.
Entourage
I never
is good,
watched it.
I
bro.
like that.
I never
haven't
watched the
watched
movie,
it.
believe it or not.
Ari, he's a GOAT TV character. Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you that. That was tough. I was a turtle guy, but Ari definitely was.
Oh,
over there.
yo, Turtle in Power though as the lawyer.
I give you that.
Yeah,
Proctor.
yeah.
That was one of my favorite characters. I was real upset when he died.
Yeah, he got smoked.
I was.
I need
Nah,
a
you know
minute.
who I was? It wasn't Turtle. It was Drama, bro. Drama to me was the funniest nigga on Entourage.
He was funny.
That nigga was hilarious, especially at the end when he finally caught like his break.
Yep.
And he broke through. He caught his little sitcom and shit. He had the little pretty lady. Like Drama was the one because
Yo, I met the guy
He
that played
never
Vinny
hated.
Chase in Kingston.
fire.
Yeah, his band was recording out there, and he was there for a while, and he would just like pop out at night to the local bars and shit.
No, that's probably.
He was mad nice.
I was about to say that's probably a cool nigga.
Yeah.
Entourage was a good show.
So
Yeah.
I should watch it.
Hell
Oh yeah, you should definitely. I'm trying to get him to watch it.
Oh yeah, you bugging. You don't fuck with Entourage. That shit dumb pulling.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get into it, man.
Nah, that shit
And it
fire.
just starts too. Like when you watch
Nah,
the
soon
first
as you watch
episode,
it's
it just
fire.
picks
And
up.
and
It's
the way
not like a
it's
build up or
written-
any of that.
It's written fire because like you could really believe like damn near like you're watching an actual movie star. Like you could damn near believe it's a real story the way they wrote it. Because you watch his.
Well, it is. It's
glow
based on Mark Wahlberg.
Is it supposed to be?
Yeah.
Oh, so
He
that's
pro-
why
he
it makes
produced
that's what
it.
makes it even better.
So who's
Yeah.
Mark Wahlberg in the
Vincent
show?
Chase.
No, Mark Wahlberg's not in the show, but it's like
Vincent
loosely
Chase,
based
though.
on his life.
I know,
and,
but so but
oh,
who's
Vinny
the main-
Chase.
Okay, Vinny. Okay.
The main character.
He knocking shit down too.
Yeah.
He get his heart broke by some fire when they shooting the movie.
He's dating the porn star.
He was Aquaman,
Start
right?
that.
Yeah.
That shit is fire. That whole shit is
How
fire.
many seasons?
Like
6.
I was gonna say
7?
like 5, 6.
And then there was a movie too. Movie's
Movie on HBO Max as well.
I personally never watched the movie. I never got around to
I went to
it.
the theater to see it.
Looked a little whack
It
to
was
me.
that serious for me.
The movie looked a little whack to me. That would have ruined my show experience.
Yeah, it was It picked up, but I have to say, like the one thing they got right with the movie is it picked up like exactly where the series ended. So like the final scene in the series is like where the movie starts. So like if you went to the theater having not seen the series, you were not gonna
know.
pick it up.
Okay, I got you. Best and worst candy, Halloween candy.
Candy corn, the worst.
Yeah, I would never put that shit in my mouth. You couldn't pay me to eat that shit.
Yeah, that shit's
It
disgusting,
tastes like
man.
wax.
You couldn't pay me to eat that shit. I think jelly beans is type trash too, right?
Yeah, and Peeps.
Disgusting.
Peeps is alright. That's marshmallows, right?
Yeah, but it's like marshmallow coated in sugar.
Oh yeah.
It tastes a little. Oh yeah, licorice is awful.
I don't think I ever even seen licorice in person.
Well, wait, do we count Twizzlers? Because Twizzlers is fire.
I
No,
feel like
Twizzlers is
so
good. The cherry
whack,
ones?
son.
What?
I
Yeah,
feel like
Twizzlers
Twizzlers
cool.
is so dirt.
You're wildin'.
Oh my
I
god.
used to fuck with a girl, son. She used to make me fetch her so much Twizzlers like a little dog, son. And I used to, oh my, I'm scarred by
So then you
Twizzlers.
have PTSD with Twizzlers. It's not that
But I
it
don't like
tastes
them
bad.
either, though. Like, I think they're whack personally. Like, I chew them and it's like stiff.
The little
man.
bites, those are the best.
I never had those. Maybe
Yeah.
those might hit.
Yeah.
But like, they long and you just
Don't get the. I don't like the cherry ones. I'm gonna be honest.
See, that's the one I like. I like cherry everything.
What's-
Man, that's whack candy. I'm an M&M type of nigga. I don't really like candy, but if I do, I'm an M&M type of nigga.
The best
Sour
Halloween candy,
Patch.
though,
I like Skittles.
Sour Patch
the
is my
best
favorite
Halloween candy is the pumpkin shaped Reese's peanut butter cups, hands down.
I think Reese's anything.
Reese's
not
just
close.
Is it. The giant
That's what I'm saying,
Reese's
and then they
peanut
make them
butter
cute
cups
little
are so
shapes.
Oh, yeah, I love it.
Yo.
I love Reese's peanut butter
Bro,
cups.
giant Reese's peanut butter cups are literally the most delicious shit ever. That's like a.
Do y'all put them in the freezer?
No.
I like my Reese's actually warm.
Oh,
Yeah,
warm.
me
But
too.
this what I give you. I would put it in the freezer and then I let it sit out, so then it's like the top is still hard, but the middle is soft.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Boy, I'm trying to tell you.
That sounds like
I
the
used
cheat
to
code
be
to
a
the
real
perfect.
super
Oh,
fat ass
shit.
young bull. Boy, I would go crazy. I'm trying to tell you, a bag of chips and 30 of them shits, and soda.
Nigga said and soda.
And my mom was with it all. God damn you.
Damn.
Y'all women, man. Y'all
We
black,
need to eat.
especially
We
black
hungry.
women. Y'all let y'all kids eat.
Some meat.
Fix up. That shit is unhealthy. That shit
It is.
That shit is almost abuse. Y'all don't want to address it. We'll have that on another episode. But y'all almost abusing y'all children by spoiling them by not telling them no. There's no reason I
It's a
should have been
fact.
eating
I
big
agree
bags
with
of
this.
chips and all
Chips-
that shit.
Chips is
at
not a meal.
9 o'clock at night playing. Listen, and my mom was a good mother, but listen. Right now, we'll do that another episode though.
Top 3 Halloween movies.
Halloween.
Halloween.
Yo, can I tell you I had a dream the other day that Michael Myers was chasing me? Like the whole night. It was the whole
You
dream.
want to hear something worse?
Shit was awful.
One time I watched Nightmare on Elm Street, and like literally like 2 days later, I was asleep, and I don't know if I woke up or if this was a real dream or not, but I really think it really happened. I swear to God, Freddy Krueger was like under my covers.
Oh, shit.
I would have woke myself up. That's
Like
what
you
you
know
gotta
that
do.
shit, like when he opened this, he was grabbing my legs and all that, but then I woke up. I really think that shit happened.
Definitely Friday the 13th.
But yeah, and Candyman, the old one, not that.
Yeah,
good
not
shit.
the. I didn't. It was a new one. It wasn't
That shit
good.
was dirty water.
I wanted to
I
go to the
didn't see
drive-in
it.
to see
dirty
it.
mop water. You would have threw something
Really?
like
It was that bad?
Yeah.
Yikes.
And I like Key and Peele
Scream.
too, but what they did, I actually did like Scream. I
See,
was
but I
scared
thought
of
that was a
Leprechaun.
comedy.
Yeah, I was never, especially once they went to the hood. Once they went to
Yeah,
the hood, it was
no.
super jokes for me. I'm like, I never was scared of Leprechaun though. It just was hella. I'll give you the Exorcist.
That shit was boring.
When I was younger, she used to scare the shit out of me.
I was definitely Candyman for me. Like that shit was
People
the
watch shit like that.
scariest shit ever.
The People Under the Stairs was good.
Friday the 13th. And probably
Last House on the Left.
I probably
Yo, that movie.
The old
Nah,
ones.
Nightmare on Elm Street too.
I saw.
But Freddy was kind of funny. It was a little bit more comedy than scary.
Nah, when I first seen Freddy, I was scared to death. I didn't want to go to sleep. None of that. That shit had me really scared.
Yo,
He had the
the
fire
original
sweater.
Exorcist movie scared me to death.
You said which one?
The Exorcist.
That's what he just said. Yeah. That's
Oh yeah.
I didn't watch it.
I
I
can't
thought it
watch
was
that
boring.
shit.
Nah, the first time I watched The Exorcist, I was
I
scared
have to
as
watch
shit.
it again.
Yeah, because that shit is like real.
You know what
man.
movie we scared the shit out of me too back in the day, and I don't even know it was supposed to be a scary movie. You ever see the movie called The Others?
Yeah, I
With
seen
Nicole
that.
Kid- with
Oh
Nicole
my,
Kidman?
forget about it.
Yo, that shit
Oh,
was
yeah, no, I
scary
didn't
as
see
fuck.
that.
And
Yeah,
you
that
would know
shit
what
was
made it so scary? The whole time the house was supposed to be haunted. Why these motherfuckers was the ghost haunting these people? Son. Yo,
I'm
boy.
watching stuff like that.
You know what movie bothered me too? It's this movie called May. And it's about this girl that got no friends and she likes dolls, but then her doll gets broken, so she starts killing people and making her own doll. But it was like real fucking creepy the way they did it. I wasn't with it.
Yeah,
Yeah, those were good.
For sure.
I ain't watched that either. There's no reason for me to watch those.
So you don't like scary movies? See, in my old age, I don't like scary movies. I'm like, I stop right around like Step Brothers.
There's no reason. I don't want to watch no scary.
I feel like it was a vampire movie that scared me before too. I can't remember which one.
I like the old Nosferatu.
I don't think I ever heard of it.
It's a silent film, but it's dope. But the guy was like really a vampire, so he started like sucking people's blood on set, like when they were making the movie.
What you mean he was? Really? Yeah, what you
And
mean?
killing people.
What you mean he was really a vampire?
Like the guy that was playing the vampire in the movie was like really a vampire, and he started killing people and sucking their blood.
Yeah, but how do you become a vampire?
However you take that. It's an old silent film. It's real old. You could read about it. Hit them
I
Googles.
really be thinking that too. What if it really? Because I want to be a vampire bad.
You should do it. I encourage
I
it.
wish. Yo, any vampires out there? Come bite this
Tap
dick.
in.
Come bite this dick. Don't get me trying to cross over. Clearly female vampires. I don't know.
You can't go out.
None of you
Yo, but what if you
no
end up
little
like
thing
Twilight?
X.
What if
No
you end up
little
like
thing
shiny
X.
in the sun?
I don't
Like
really
that's a
mind.
super disappointment.
I
That
don't
was a
really mind
disappointment
not
for
coming
me.
outside during the day.
After a while,
I'm a night person.
No, but they came outside. They were like regular. They were just like sparkly in the sun.
That's fire.
What the
Glowy.
Fuck? How is this?
Always look pregnant. I'm glowing.
So there's vampires out there now.
I hope. I mean, apparently, according if you're gonna.
Yo, do you know when that movie was made? It was like old.
And you're gonna come across parts where you edit this, and you're gonna see her say that there's vampires. I want to see what you do with the footage.
Okay.
I hope it's a highlight reel.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go look. That's
I just
crazy.
hope that a vampire comes and bites me in my cock tonight in my sleep. And I wake up tomorrow. I wake up tomorrow and I go to make some eggs. And when I put the garlic on, and I'm like, oh, it's
I need
lit.
This is like the preview
It's
clip
lit.
for this episode.
It's so lit. That would be so fire, bro. I'll be so like, yeah, it's up. It's up. I'm going to bite niggas tomorrow. But I ain't turning any of y'all niggas. I'm just biting y'all niggas on some bullshit. I'm going to bite y'all just enough for y'all to be tight. Yes, you do.
Yeah, you do.
You got to do a whole. Well, it depends. See, I like what you just said there. You did something there because there's a lot of different vampires out there.
that's true.
So some of the
A lot of
vampires
different
got so where you
versions.
just bite a nigga and it's lit. And some niggas you gotta bite a nigga. You gotta like do extra shit to turn them to a vampire after the bite.
So how do you know which one you get?
The way I just told the story, technically, I would just be biting niggas and turning them as you don't think about it. So actually, I would not be biting you motherfuckers. Because I'm not going to give you motherfuckers the beautiness of being a fucking vampire and living eternally.
But do you want to live eternally? Like, I don't want no parts of that.
I mean, eventually when I want to die, I'll figure it out. Vampires not
Yeah, that's true.
I ain't never really seen
Go in the
that.
sun, set yourself
figure
on
some shit.
fire.
I'll figure some
Yeah.
shit out. I'll eat a garlic
I respect
pie,
that.
Eat a garlic sandwich or something. No, and as soon as it gets to my, we go. Word.
How did we get here?
I don't know.
Vampirism.
All right.
Please.
Before we get out of here, we gotta do hit or miss. All right. First one, Giannis shoots 40% from three.
40?
Miss.
Yeah, it sounds like a miss
How
to
many
me.
attempts? Nah, his shit looking good. I could see him making 2 out of 5 a game. That's only 40%. Y'all know that, right?
Yeah,
Think about it. 2 out of 5. I could see him doing that.
I still say miss.
Nah, I respect it, but I'm
Yeah.
saying realistically,
Yeah.
I could see him making 2.
40% would be
40%.
wild though.
It wouldn't if he made 2 out of 5.
I know, but still.
Y'all thinking based on Steph Curry shits when
Yeah.
they shoot 10, 12, 15. But realistically, if he comes out and shoots 5, up to 5 a night, because think about it, some nights that nigga might hit 3 for 3. Yeah, some nights he might go 1 for 5. That's a fact. Most nights he's gonna hit 2 out of 5. So it's not really that old. I'm not gonna hold you, especially the way that shit look.
Yeah.
We might be having a different conversation. God forbid the nigga only shoot 3 a game.
Right.
Some nights he make 3. Most nights he make 2. We might be talking about Giannis shooting 50% from the field or some shit at All Star break. Like literally, we don't know.
We're gonna come back at All Star break.
Yeah, let's definitely
and revisit this.
Definitely talk about it because I definitely like Giannis. The way he was looking in preseason, it looked like he
was working.
Yeah, he ain't slouch. He ain't wear no ring and just look good. It looked like him and Chris Middleton was working together. Them niggas was looking like they in unison. The way they moving, they shot attempts. That's good basketball. I can't wait to get him.
LeVar Ball, GOAT dad. He got all three of them in that.
He definitely is a GOAT dad.
Yeah.
Definitely up there. There's a couple other dads.
He definitely back all that shit he was talking to.
His dad is up there. Yeah. There's a couple other dads, man, but yeah, LeVar up there. Especially the way he said he was going to do it. Two of them on the same team almost. It's like right there on the cuffs.
I thought he signed.
Nah, he signed and then they dropped him so he could play for the D League team.
Oh, okay.
But that means he right there.
I mean,
takes is 3 or 4 good games and they can give him a call up. All it takes is 2 or 3 injuries and they can give him a call up. So it's like he's not far. So it's like that definitely is GOAT material.
At some point, do all three of them play on the same team?
I don't believe so because I think this move is gonna shape Lonzo's career for the rest of his career, where it's like he gonna be like a marquee player on any team that signs him. They're gonna very much aware of what he's capable of. You know, the Pelicans was trying to mask him and try to change his game too much, try to make him something he not. Now he gets to play his real actual role, his position, and he get to play on a team with like that's capable of doing everything. So it's like. Yeah, I don't think Lonzo will, unless, he gets to that point where he takes the next step again, and I don't know what's his future hold for him, but he could take another step and then really get on some superstar shit. Then when he leaves Chicago, then it's different. Because he could go into a front office and say, I want my brother to play with me.
If they all three of them get on the same team, that'd be wild.
That would make him, that might make him the GOAT dad.
That'd be fire.
Yeah, he'd be better than the dad, like Will Smith in Pursuit of Happiness. That's really the GOAT dad. That's a true story.
Yeah.
What about Denzel and John Q?
That's a true story, Pursuit of Happiness. That's what I'm saying.
That's
real.
Right.
That really happened.
Oh, shit.
So when that nigga is crying in the bathroom and shit, that really happened.
Right.
That shit
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, though. John Q, yes.
Yeah, that's shit. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Shit.
Bow Wow, best performer on the Millennial Tour. Bow Wow, best performer on the Millennial Tour.
I would have to see.
Because that's what he said.
I would have to see it. But most likely, like, realistically, Pleasure P and them kind of weird now. They kind of their coolness kind of wore off.
Yeah.
So it's like, who else is on there? Soldier perform on that shit?
I think so.
I'm going to have to see Draco.
Okay. Pretty Ricky, underrated. They want their flowers.
Where do they get rated at?
I don't know. Like, for their time, they're saying they want their flowers. I feel like they being disrespected.
I mean, me personally, I don't know where they get put at to say they're underrated. So I would have to hear that. Like, what's the general consensus?
Where would you put Pretty Ricky as a group?
They were cool.
Yeah, they were alright.
Yeah, like they wasn't trash.
But they weren't like spectacular either.
Like they're not like a Boys to Men or nothing like a New Edition.
Who's Boys to Men?
Boys to Men. His Boys to Men.
Like New Edition, Drew Hills, or
yeah.
all type of shit. Even a Jodeci, something like that.
I mean, for the new,
it ain't that many boy groups though. If you really think about it, who we gonna compare them to? NSYNC or some shit? No, nigga, y'all not as good. It's like that's not even close. You're not even probably.
Do you think like boy bands and stuff will make a comeback, or is that like a dead era?
I think it's dead. I think it's dead only because everything's so sexualized. You don't need to go the boy band route. The boy band route was supposed to usually be about diversity. One nigga wasn't, but now it's like they just so overpackage everybody to be the perfect. Even like with females, like every female has to have big titties, big ass,
and no pants.
Could sing, could rap, could dance.
Meg Thee Stallion does not own a fucking pair of pants.
That's what I'm saying. Like for the most part, all of the popping females, they all look the same. Like,
yeah.
You put them all in a lineup. Like
it's Build a Bitch.
Build a Bitch.
That's what I literally say. Build a Bitch. Like, but and the music is damn near consistent with the same everything.
Yeah.
The same sound.
Yep. And the same content.
It's not even rap music. They don't rap.
Some of them be rapping, but I'm saying it's the same concept. They all got protects. They all sit on your man face.
They all have good pussy.
Everybody's pussy is elite.
Yep.
It's a different version of pop music is what they're doing. Yeah. It's not no rap. Young M.A. rap. That's rapping.
That's why I didn't really know rap groups out either.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's why everybody comes out as a solo act. Like,
And everybody's sad.
They'll come out like as a team or a camp, but nobody really comes out like rapping together like a Styles and a Jada, shit like that. Like Titty Boy and when they came out, Play a Circle and shit like that. Like,
Ooh, that's a throwback.
That's what I'm saying. Niggas don't really come out as a group no more for the simple fact that there's no need. Niggas just get.
But then people like team up, like Lil Baby and Gunna were teaming up a lot in the beginning.
Nah, that's what I said. But
you know what I mean?
Then it turns into a
But
camp
they have,
type of thing. Like it turns into like we're all under the same
Yeah.
umbrella. Everybody wearing the same shit.
Yeah.
But
The
I'm
same
my own
imprint.
person. Yeah, I'm my own person.
But the thing about those deals is that they're like, it's like they're signed to a label that's signed to a label that's signed to a label. So by the time the money gets to you, there's just none left.
That's a fact. All right, last one. Meech Pops is overreacting.
Yeah, he's just a typical, nigger. With a
Is that how you would have reacted back in those times?
Me personally, if that's my son, no. Because me personally, I'm the type of person who respect anybody who get it, no matter how you get it. I don't ask questions. That ain't my thing. So, like that's his mother. It's not like we fucking the same bitch or nothing. Like that's your, like you feel me? You a side nigga. Like that's your mother. You don't want to see your mother struggle. So it's not like he doing it out of a place where he trying to like disrespect him. So I would never take it as disrespect. I would honestly take it as I gotta get my shit together. I gotta step it up. I gotta figure it out. Because my son figured it out. Whether it lasts, whether however it turns out, he figured it out though. And it's to the point where I can't. I'm talking about figuring it out when he already done paid the shit like that. So it's like that's a pride issue. But that just goes to a lot of men, and it's society's fault. But a lot of men, they like correlate being a man with literally how much money you got or how many material like financial things you have possession wise. Like, and it's like I'm not saying that you can't. Like you cannot have or not do certain things and still be considered a man, because you do have to hold it down. Don't get me fucked up, but there's way more to it, and you could tell like that he just got that mental complex where it's like, money. If I ain't got enough money, I ain't a man. Like, I can't take that's just weird faggot shit. So
yeah, I can't wait for the
he
next
giving me
episode.
rap vibes. He probably gonna end up ratting on his son or some shit, real nasty shit. I could tell.
Nah, that would be wild.
Nah, for real. I hope they Marvin Gaye and he get shot. Somebody shoot him.
Oh my God.
Oh shit. Well, yo, thank y'all for pulling up tonight.
Thank you for having us. You guys live like on the other side of the state, but we want to come more.
Yeah, definitely. We gotta come back to you.
Yeah.
Let us know whenever we can.
Yeah, let me know.
All right,
Let me know when you guys are free.
When's the next event? Let the people know when the next event is.
October 30th in Poughkeepsie.
Come on now.
With Amadeus.
Come on.
Mikey was screaming at me in the chat before that I mentioned that his Dave East credit over J-Lo, so he has a J-Lo credit too.
See? I gotta get him up on the show.
What happened? Amadeus? He'll do it.
Yeah, him and
and Mikey too?
Yeah.
Mikey won't do it. You have a better shot at Amadeus.
Okay. All right. Hey. But yeah, so when is it again?
October 30th.
30th, Poughkeepsie.
And we're locking in. It's like a 8-hour event. It's like an all-day thing, yeah. We're going to be making records, recording hooks, getting some feedback, and teaching people some things.
Okay. Let them know where they can find y'all at.
Aaron Boogie on all social media, In The Field Radio on all social media, info at inthefieldradio.com if you want to send us music or be on the show. Not that y'all will send emails. But what else? inthefieldradio.com. I don't know if I have anything else. You can catch my articles on Baller Alert. Where else am I? I think that's it. I don't think I have anybody to shout out right now.
Titan Music everywhere.
TYT.
TYT TAN Music. Website coming soon.
I think we're back tomorrow.
Special episode tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yo, how do y'all do this? Like 5 days a week? I would die.
No, it's not 5 days anymore.
We'll let y'all know tomorrow. Maybe tonight, tomorrow, who gonna be the guest? But it's gonna be a special Tuesday. A nice talk about a Tuesday filled with a lot of
it's gonna be crazy.
controversial topics, and
I like controversy.
A lot of ignorant
So
probably
ignorant.
comments and commentators. Most likely, probably gonna be drunk. A lot of weed. Yeah. So
It sounds like I should have came tomorrow.
Definitely tune in.
I'm gonna confirm, but yeah, tomorrow night's Tuesday. It's probably gonna be real ignorant. So tomorrow, make sure, you know.
Definitely.
If you wanna hear some ignorance, you wanna comment and chime in and have an opinion to be heard. Tomorrow will be the mark to the day.
Facts. Shout out Platinum Touch.
But don't get it fucked up. We're not gonna do that all night because tomorrow's also the NBA start of the season.
That's what I was
So
saying.
we're gonna keep
Yeah. That's what I was
Europe.
We're gonna keep it
Oh, we're
very
capping it.
Yeah, I was,
cute. No, we're gonna.
I was gonna say if you
My
want to do it
phone works.
Wednesday,
My phone works. So it's like,
because we gotta, because if the shit start at 9, the other shit start.
You
at
should do
9.
like
We
you
can
should
work
broadcast the
it out.
game next to the
I mean, shit, I was
show.
doing a whole draft.
I'm gonna
We're
talk.
so.
I'm gonna talk to my people. We're gonna figure it out. It's either gonna be a talk about it Tuesday tomorrow, or we're gonna do a Wednesday episode. We're just gonna postpone it for the NBA.
Yeah, that might have to happen.
We'll see. We'll keep y'all tuned, man.
That's a fact. But yo, make sure you go subscribe to the YouTube page.
For sure.
Too Humble Productions, man. We got
For sure.
the interviews, the freestyles. We're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, all those other podcast fucking apps. We're there. All right. Support is
Dope.
free. It's free,
You would think it's not the way people choose not to do it.
right?
Fuck the haters.
Fuck them.
Who gets to sign this table?
Oh, no one freestyle.
Oh
Unless
shit.
you got some.
You got
Nah,
some
I ain't
got
got
a
no
hot
bars.
16.
I ain't got no
do
bars.
it.
Nah.
Do it.
I ain't got nothing.
Who are we?
I didn't know that's what the qualification was to sign in this table.
Deb got to sign it. Oh yeah, shout out to her too. She's deployed over in
Yeah,
Jordan.
shout out Lady D.
She's in the Air Force. Yeah, she'll be back in January, and then she's got to come back up here too.
Facts.
She's in Jordan right now, I think. Like that's a country. Yeah.
Jordan is the name of the country.
She actually
Where is it
talked
at?
about it. She was at the Kabul airport when all that shit went down.
She was where?
At the Kabul airport when all that shit went down. She talked about it on one of our shows.
Like Baghdad and shit when you say the Middle East? Like that type of Middle East?
What other Middle East?
Yeah, she was in Kuwait.
There's no.
She was in wait, where's Kabul? What country is that? Afghanistan. She was in Afghanistan.
That's that wild, wild west type shit.
Deb's out there really doing it.
I feel like since I
Shout out
make
to
beats
her.
for all these rappers, I should be able to sign this table. To be
Oh
honest.
shit.
Can you give us a bar
Nigga said a bar.
right now,
Lamar.
off the top?
Lamar.
Just spit some Biggie shit or something. Yo, you can spit some KRS-One, they won't even know.
I wouldn't have. I wouldn't have
Some
at
DOS
all.
effects.
I wouldn't.
Nah, I
have
ain't even
at
gonna
all.
embarrass myself.
I wouldn't have at all. But listen, it's been real. Love y'all.
Stop being weird on the internet, ladies and
Oh
gentlemen.
yeah, who we telling the SMD before we get out of here?
Everyone.
Everybody being weird on the internet, but being cordial in real life.
Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you about the status. I saw the status today.
It's not important, but just know that if you being weird on the internet, but in real life, you be cordial with people. You, my friend, are a super weirdo. You should be stoned.
See, that makes me glad I'm not cordial in real life.
I'm cordial. I was raised with manners, and I was raised out of love. I have no reason to be mad or mean to people for
Not
no
me.
reason.
I was raised the total opposite.
Yeah,
So
I'm not gonna lie to
I
you.
act that way.
My mom very nice. She's very loving. My dad, he's kind of a cocksucker, but he's still a good person. He's very nice too, very respectful. So it's like I was never raised to be that type of person. So I can't act like that just cause. So I don't give off that energy. But when I if it's like that between me and that said person, like if it's no love, if it's no respect and shit, then I'm not gonna see you and ever be cordial. Like I'm not gonna probably acknowledge you. I'll walk right past you, don't even look at you. If I do, it's probably gonna be mean mug.
See, for me, I can
Probably
be
spit on
professional
somebody or some shit, you know.
until you disrespect me, and then I'm gonna match your disrespect.
See,
That's
we
a
live
fact.
but that's the thing. We live in an age where it's a lot of sneaky disrespect and a lot of side disrespect. So people aren't really disrespectful. They, they do like a lot
The
of that
sub,
funny
the
shit. So
keyboard gangster, yeah, no.
that's why I just don't even play with people. I let people do what it is until I let people pick and choose how it is with me. So you could choose and then once you pick that side, you just gotta stay on it forever, ever.
Moral of the
Ever,
story.
ever. Oh, the moral of the story is suck my fucking dick. Stop being weird on the internet. A lot of y'all niggas is weird. A lot of y'all females is weird. Stop that shit. We about to be in a fucking new year. if y'all around my age, y'all 30, 31, or like over it. So it's like, grow the fuck up and eat a dick. NBA back tomorrow. Lakers in 4, nigga.
Lakers in 4.
Matter of fact, 5. Lakers in 5. Russ might do something. Fuck up one game. Lakers in 5.
Yo, nigga with that bag, shorty, you got it. Said she wanna shoot her, nigga, who about that? Yo, nigga with that bag, shorty, you got that.